Here we go! Welcome everyone to the preliminary rounds of the Wrestling Empire World Cup tournament. We'll be showing the highlights of what's going on in the preliminary rounds. And I gotta tell you, it's been some great action so far, and that's exactly what we're going to show you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the non-stop action. I've told you. Ooh, and look at that. Gary Emmett was going out for that Owens-Gary, but Austrian Dynamo was able to scope it and catch him with that high cross body. Now going to the top rope. What could he be looking for here? Another big high cross body. Not trying to go for the cover as yet, but he probably should have, as Gary managed to recover almost immediately and gets a big elbow drop on Austrian Dynamo. Only a 2 count though. Gonna take a lot more than that to take down the Austrian Dynamo. They're the pillars of the GCW. Showing why he is as well, as he's able to get down Gary Emmett. Gary Emmett, trying to get back to his feet and get caught with that inverted shoulder breaker. And look at this now. Swiveling powerbomb. Is that it for Gary Emmett? So close. Gary Emmett though comes back with that belly-to-belly suplex. My gosh. Gary Emmett, he has this ability to recover almost immediately from any move, as long as he's able to kick out before the 3 at least. Now, Austrian Dynamo though back on his feet, now hitting multiple strikes into the back of Gary Emmett here. What will Gary Emmett do? What will Austrian Dynamo do? As he's able to get behind him. What is this now? One-winged angel. That is it for Gary Emmett. No, he kicks out, but Austrian Dynamo was trying to put him into a submission there. Wasn't able to sink it in though, and almost got him with another shoulder breaker there. Look at this now, takes him up and hits him with a standing clothesline. That is Dynamo to Gary Emmett. And now, Austrian Dynamo pulling the carcass of Gary Emmett away from the ropes, and the underhook DDT. Not able to do anything with it though. Gary Emmett managed to roll himself closer to the ropes and catches Austrian Dynamo with that stunner. Only a 2 count. And now both men now just trading blows here. And was trying to go for a forearm there, but he pulled the trigger too early, and Gary Emmett was able to avoid it and get Austrian Dynamo with that high cross body. And Austrian Dynamo just tripped him up there and drop over the ropes. Elbow drop to the back of Austrian Dynamo. And Gary Emmett with that sling blade. And now Gary Emmett thinking about going to the top rope here. What is this man thinking about again? Another high cross body from Gary Emmett. And now goes for the cover, but barely even a 1 count. Austrian Dynamo though recovers and trying to take up Gary Emmett now able to switch it into a roll-up. Almost got Austrian Dynamo. And like that was all that Gary Emmett had. They left in the tank. That's for Austrian Dynamo. He set it up for that forearm to the face. Goes for the cover again. Isn't enough to keep down Gary Emmett. No. My gosh, both men refusing to stay down here. Austrian Dynamo though gets Gary Emmett back up here. Went for that forearm, but Gary Emmett able to dodge it and takes him up for a one-winged angel. The one-winged angel. Almost had Austrian Dynamo. He was able to kick out again. Gets right back up. Was looking for that forearm, but Gary Emmett able to hit him in the gut. And not. Wait, look at this. Press. Body slam into the ground for the 3 for Gary Emmett. Gary Emmett getting his first victory here in the Wrestling Empire World Cup tournament. Static And Trey Face. Oh, trading blows here. Trey Face able to get in with that front drop kick. Static comes back though with a clothesline from the top rope. Goes for the cover here. Isn't enough to take out Trey Face. Not quite yet. Trey Face still in this. Trey Face trying to avoid the blows from Static here. Wasn't able to do so completely, and now Static showing his power here, gets it with that reverse shoulder breaker here. Isn't enough to get the victory. Not quite yet. Trey Face still in this. Trey Face comes back with that enziguri to the side of the head off. Oh, Static as well as that DDT. And now waiting on him to get back up here, but Static able to counter with that pop, that back body drop. Both these men know each other very, very well. Coming from Live Wire Pro Wrestling, they have fought on multiple occasions. And now it's time to determine who is the best of the two. Static almost getting that submission to prove as such, but Trey Face able to avoid it. Now Trey Face with a kick and another front drop kick to the chest. Off. Oh, Static there. And another enziguri, spamming those enzigiris there. Probably the best thing he can do right now. But here comes Static now with a submission. Now both men trading submissions. Try to get one another to tap out here. Static able to sink in his knee bar here. Will he make Trey Face tap out? Not yet. Ooh, went for that big boot. And now look at this now. Hurricane Rana from Trey Face. Cartwheel away and another front drop kick to the chest and face of Trey Face. Oh, Static, who just hits Trey Face with that side slam and almost got the victory from it as well. And look at this now though. Trey Face taking up Static here, mustering him up into that power bomb. And still not done. Goes for the figure 4 leg lock, but he's not able to sink it in. Instead, tries for a half crab. The half crab, but Static able to get out of it with a roll up. And now, look at this now. Irish whips him into the ropes, and now the multiple strikes. Oh, just the one strike sends him to the ground. He's not Static not wasting any time, coming down from the heavens like lightning. But I don't think he's fully connected here on Trey Face. And now instead he's trying for a submission yet again, trying to sink it in, but Trey Face won't allow him. Looks like Trey Face was thinking about a drop kick there, but he wasn't able to get it. Instead gets hit with a freaking Claymore kick from Static, hitting like freaking lightning here. And now goes for the roll-up, but of course he's not gonna work because he's in the ropes. He has to get away from the ropes, but it doesn't matter for him. He's still trying to do the damage here to Trey Face. Trey Face trying to do the same, and Trey Face able to get up and only to get hit with that power bomb. And Static moving away, and both men knocking each other out. But Static gets up first, flows for the cover, and gets the 3. What the hell? That was as even as it comes. Any man could have gotten up and get the pin. But shit, god damn, Shining Star not having any mercy here on Ovek. Just making sure that he stays down for the count on the outside. I don't even think he's trying to win this. He's trying to win, but it feels like he's trying to also humiliate Ovek here. And now taking up Ovek on his shoulders. What is he looking for? It doesn't matter as Ovek able to get out of it and gets it with that Hurricane Rana. And now looking for a submission here on Shining Star. Trying to pay him back for the damage that he gave him on the outside. Shining Star almost get him with that freaking bicycle kick, but Ovek able to dodge it, and now looking for a submission here on Shining Star. Ovek sinking in that knee bar. Ovek looking to get that victory here tonight to get his first win here on the Wrestling Empire World Cup tournament. Will he get it at the expense of Shining Star? No, and Shining Star able to counter, but Ovek counters back with that knee bar once again, trying to sink it in. But look at this. What the hell? Shining Star is under the ropes, and even though he is under the ropes, the referee is not saying anything. What does that mean? Could it be that Ofek may have paid off the referee, but why? I don't even think that is the case. It could be that the referee has a problem with Shining Star, seeing it as how he is also a referee from GCW, and let me tell you, not much people do like Shining Star on GCW. Except maybe the Collective. And look at this now, the multiple strikes here from Shining Star, sending Ofek to the outside, and look at this now, splash from Shining Star onto Ofek. I don't think it's fully connected though, because that definitely connected. It shows that it's connected because his face is bleeding out now. And now Shining Star with the multiple strikes here on the face of Ofek. Ofek having a hard time getting back to his feet as well. This is not good for Ofek, and another stunner, busting him open, and even more here. Now sporting not just the regular mask, but also a crimson mask as well. And it looks like Shining Star is trying to make sure that he stays down on the outside for the count. Though the referee is slowly counting. Oh my gosh. That stunner was so intense. It made the damn barricade disintegrate. Shining Star, despite his very strange name, this man is no laughing matter, as he's showing there, my gosh, an F5 onto the concrete, and Ofek able to recover from that somehow. And tried. And look at this. He sees that the referee is messing with him. He sees that the referee is messing with him, and he sent him into the barricade. Do your job correctly, ref. And damn! Right across the face, the referee gets that one, and now turns his attention back to Ofek here. And now goes for a submission, and it's enough to get the victory. My gosh, that was kind of one-sided, I'm not gonna lie. It goes right around with that giant swing and a Superman punch, but Lev Alric knocks him down as well. And now Lev Alric trying to get back to his feet here. Multiple strikes to the sternum of Action, but Action just keeps him down with a few punches, and was going for that Bulldog once again. Wasn't able to get it, but he got him with that Tiger Suplex. Is it enough to get the victory? No, not quite yet. Even still, Action now looking for a submission here now on Lev Alric. What will Lev Alric do? Will he tap out? It looks like he might tap out, but instead he switches. He switches the submission on. He switched the submission on Action. Went for a big punch there. Wasn't able to get it, but Action landed his own. And another Superman punch to Lev Alric, sending him to the cold floor. A baseball slide, but Lev Alric able to stay on his feet and dodges Action this time. And that goes to the top rope for the... I don't know what to call this anymore. The Alric Bomb. Let's call it the Alric Bomb for now. We'll name shot that new move. Action though, he's putting in his namesake. And double-handed chokeslam from Action. Wouldn't expect that from a man his size. And that's more like something you would expect from him though. And an Irish whip into the ring post as well. And still not done, just waiting for Lev Alric to get back to his feet so he can hit him with something from the top rope. He got him, but Lev Alric still on his feet. If anything, it looked like he hurt himself more than he hurt Lev Alric there. And look at this though. This now Lev Alec with that fence press. Normally when you see that fence press, you know immediately that it's the Alaric bomb that is coming. But he wasn't able to keep down Action with it though. He was, however, able to bust open Action. And now Action going to the top rope himself. What is he looking for here? Oh! Ever heard of the running bulldog? Get ready for the flying bulldog. But he wasn't able to keep him down with it. Now going to the top rope once again, but Alaric was too close. Both men exhausted. And look at this. Goes to the top rope. He like he was fading. He was fading it. But it still wasn't enough to keep down Lev Alaric. Got it with a punch to the back of the head, as well as a fence press of his own, perhaps now looking to fly himself as it goes for a splash to the back of Lev Alaric. Isn't enough for the victory. No! Lev Alaric somehow kicked out, and now gets Action with that dragon screw that he was solving him up for that figure four leg lock. He needs to sink it in, but he's not able to do so. Taking him up, looks like he's looking for another one. No! Instead, Action able to counter, and now puts him in a submission. He tapped out. What? The Pro Wrestling Z World Champion just tapped out to Action. And what a great match that was. FBK with that Irish whip, but Jason October comes back with that monkey flip to take FBK off of him, and now they're gonna do even more damage here, but FBK able to get behind him and catches him with that back suplex though, and gets him with the cover, but it wasn't enough to get a 3, barely even a 1 even. And look at this now, Alabama drop from Jason October, who goes to the top rope for that phenomenal forearm, only to get planted by FBK with a choke slam. Able to recover almost quickly though. Needs to, can't be too slow when it comes to FBK. And a net breaker from Jason October, with FBK just rose back up. Went for a Superman punch, wasn't able to get it. Jason October went for a lead jump, wasn't able to get it either. And FBK gets him with a backslide. Wasn't able to get into a ropes, but get him out of the ropes though. Look at this. Swing and a miss. Also a swing and a miss from FBK, who gets hit with that net breaker once again, but kicks out immediately. And look at this now, Jason October going to the top rope, wasn't able to get what he was looking for though. High cross body from FBK, who is now thinking about going to the top rope himself, and gets that big Superman punch from the top rope, but wasn't able to get in the victory. And now both men just trading blows here. Well, mostly Jason October throwing the blows, FBK trying to get out of it, but not able to do so until now, when he gets Jason October with that roll up. FBK gets up, Irish whips him. What? That is the Irish whip, my gosh. The action is going so fast, my brain can't even keep up. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was a high cross body. And a splash from FBK as well, but I don't think he connected fully as... Oh! Jason October got back up and hits him with that spear, and now looking for a submission. Both men barely, it's like they're barely even feeling the damage that they're throwing against each other, just getting back up almost immediately. And a high cross body from FBK there. FBK getting back into the ring. I think he's going to fly. No, instead just a baseball slide, but an effective one nonetheless, as he goes to the rope for a splash again. It does end up hurting himself. Nonetheless, though, he recovered just enough to get Jason October down, who tried for a standing clothesline. And now both men just fighting on what I think is the most dangerous place to fight right now, and that is the steel steps. Because anything can happen, including it just collapsing for no reason, no apparent reason. The hell? FBK and Jason October now back in the ring now, and FBK looking for a submission here on Jason October, but Jason October able to get him with a submission of his own, but they're too close to the rope, so he had to end up letting it go either way. Jason October now, look at the fly, but completely missed with that swanton bomb. Basically hurt himself more than he hurt FBK. Nevertheless, though, much like how they've been doing throughout this match, they're just getting back up. My God, this is less like a wrestling match and more like a freaking Dragon Ball Z match. Jason October tried to fly once again, wasn't able to connect with anything but FBK connected with that DDT into the goddamn hard surface on the outside, and now goes to show how Jason October how to do it with that suicide dive, and now takes him up and gets him with a back suplex, sending him back into the inside of the ring here, and Jason October though gets right back up and throws him into the ring, tried for something there, wasn't able to get it, but FBK catches him with that high cross body, and now looking for a submission here on Jason October once again, things up a little bit and catches him with another high cross body, and now going to the top for a splash, full body counter to the head of Jason October, but he kicks out. How did he even kick out of that? We're not even too certain. I'm not even too certain, and I'm watching it. I'm watching this shit live right now. FBK goes for another cover, but Jason October recovers, and now both men just striking it out for a swing and a miss. And look at this now. Oh, wheelbarrow slam, electric wheelbarrow for the 3. What a match! And Cushy Baby just sinking in this submission here on Marty Morton. The last time we saw Marty Morton in the World Cup, he got eliminated in the first round of the goddamn tournament by Breezy Man, no less. Will we see the damn near the same thing happen here once again? He tried and he conquered. He managed to get close to the ropes to break the submission up, and a low blow from Marty Morton. I think he was thinking the exact same thing I was thinking, and he's trying his best for it to not happen here. And he now comes with the multiple strikes to the face and head of Cushy Baby. He doesn't care what happens to Cushy Baby at this point. He just wants to make sure that he leaves as the victor here in this match. Goes for the cover now. Is enough to get the victory? No. Cushy Baby kicks out and hits him with that drop kick to the head. And now both men just trading blows here. Another drop kick and a third drop kick from Cushy Baby. Cushy Baby knows what Marty Morton is capable of now, and he's not taking the chance here as he hits him with a standing clothesline. Goes for the cover. Marty Morton kicks out almost immediately, but just as immediately, Cushy Baby takes him up for a wheelbarrow slam. We already see someone get a victory with that wheelbarrow slam. Will it aid Cushy Baby in this victory as well? We're gonna find out right now, as both men back on their feet, staring it out. And look at this, another drop kick from Cushy Baby. He's wearing out the freaking drop kick here, which might be his downfall, as Marty Morton almost got him with that submission. Did I say submission? I meant to say suplex, which was what Cushy Baby just hit Marty Morton with a while ago. But Marty Morton back on his feet, takes him up. What is he looking for here? Perhaps a power bomb. That's what he got. The power bomb takes him up again. Looks like he's looking for a second power bomb, but Cushy Baby got him with the belly suplex and gets him with a knee to the back of the head. And go, Marty Morton kicks out. Marty Morton showing that he's a completely different wrestler compared to last year's Wrestling Empire tournament. He is the Empire World Champion, and he's not gonna go down so easily. Hits him with a power slam, goes for the cover, only a 2 count. This match is very hard hitting right now. Both men are hard-hitting. You think someone whose basically entire gimmick revolves around weed would be a bit more mellow, but nah, this man is hard, almost as hard-hitting as Marty Morton, but even still, Marty Morton not going to go down without a fight, which is what he's giving. He's giving Cushy Baby right now. Multiple strikes to the head. He must be feeling high from those or drunk from those, but God, he wasn't able to move from that double axe handle which Marty Morton used to get the 3. Marty Morton victorious this time, getting his first victory in the World Cup. London Solo going to the top rope, but Gabe Knox able to completely dodge him here. I'm not even sure how he was able to with that amount of blood trickling down his face right now. And a 2 elbow drops to the back of London Solo, as well as a pedigree. My gosh, and look at this, still not done, gets him with a powerbomb as well. And now sends him back into the ring now. London Solo able to get back to his feet, but he looks very wobbly right now. And look at this, one-winged angel on London Solo, who kicks out. How? I'm not even certain. But Gabe Knox not letting him up, Powerbomb! Pop-up powerbomb, to be precise. Is this enough to put him away? No. The amount of damage Gabe Knox is giving London Solo, I'm surprised he can even walk, let alone kick out. And a second powerbomb, what the hell? A trifecta of powerbomb, that's it. 1, 2, what? How is this man still fighting? I don't know how he's still fighting, but Gabe Knox is looking to put out that fight that's left in him, a 4th pop-up powerbomb, or if you can call it a 5th, as well as a 2nd pedigree, and he's still kicked out. How is he still doing this? Oh, that's gonna be it. Wheelbarrow slam. Nobody kicking out from that when Gabe Knox hits it. What the hell? What is London Solo made of? Another pedigree, but London Solo knew just where he was in order to not get pinned. To roll into the ropes, and look at this now! London Solo out punching Gabe Knox even in his condition. What is this? Another hook kick. And he's waiting for Gabe Knox to get up. He's waiting for him to get up to hit him with another hook kick. And he doesn't look like he's done yet. But wait, he's on with the hook kicks. But now Irish whips Gabe Knox and gets him with a cutter. That is it. No! I stand corrected. As both men back on their feet, with London Solo hitting that. And now goes for the cover once again, but still not able to get the 3. What will he do? What will London Solo need to do? Perhaps a submission? And almost immediately Gabe Knox taps out. Sorry, not kick out. My gosh, it's been a night. It's been such a night that I am literally, my voice, everything is exhausted. But my gosh, what a match that was. London Solo should be down right now. How is he still standing? Whatever the case may be, London Solo got his victory at the expense of Gabe Knox. Now both men getting back to their feet here. El Reaper with the multiple strikes, able to dodge Con Myth as well. And now looking for a submission, only for Con Myth to catch him with a nightmare. Went for the cover, but El Reaper somehow managed to kick out. But Con Myth just hung him down. They got him with a choke slam, and now the disrespect of Con Myth just pinning him with his feet. Roll up here now. Like it was a serious roll-up, though. He was just trying to get him down so he can hit him once again with another choke slam. This time a proper pin, only a 2 count yet again. El Reaper just hanging on by a thread. And that thread is slowly being cut here. Damn, another choke slam. And another choke slam. What the hell? Even with all those choke slams, El Reaper still managing to get back up and keep on fighting. But Khan Myth, I think Khan Myth might be too much for El Reaper here. Standing clothesline, discombobulating. El Reaper, and again the disrespect of Khan Myth. It's like he's trying to say this match is beneath him. Mind you, El Reaper is a former open weight champion, so it's not like he's new to this. But Khan Myth is treating this man like a jobber right now, just choke slamming the life out of him. Oh my gosh, El Reaper was trying to go back on the offense, but again, Khan Myth just shooting down every advance of an offense from El Reaper. El Reaper one last ditch effort, but nothing, barely even affected Khan Myth. And he's taken out just like that. What the hell? Choke slams after choke slam, and look at this now. More disrespect to El Reaper. And Azan with a deep arm drag on David Wilson and gets him with that clothesline. But here comes David. Oh, thought he was going to do something there, only to get hit with that net breaker from Azan. Azan just keeping up the offense here. But look at this, Davidson able to get behind him. David with that beautiful 450 leg drop is well waiting on Azan to get up to hit him with something here. Oh, tried to hit him with something. Instead, getting hit with that power bomb from Azan. And now, another nice suplex goes for the cover. The much bigger man having a hard time keeping down David Wilson. Very experienced challenger versus a very powerful individual like Azan. Azan showing that power right now, showing that resilience, and now he's gonna show the power of his fist as he knocks out David. Isn't enough to keep him down for the 3? No. Oh, got him with another one though. Trying one more time. Still nothing. My gosh. And David answering back with that Claymore kick. Now going to the top rope. Was he looking for it there? The high cross body. And now showing his agility with that missile drop kick. Dropping Azan getting right back up. And a belly suplex. Followed by a leg drop there. Azan must be wondering what does he need to do to keep down David here. David probably thinking the same thing. And I think he just found the answer, because I just heard a sickening thud from Azan on the outside. He might be injured. It's one thing to lose this match, but to be injured, it's going to definitely affect the future outcomes of the other matches that you will be in. Azan now just holding on to his midsection there, but even so, still trying to fight here, but it's very difficult to do when basically 50% of your power has been taken away, because that's the amount that's taken when a core section of your midsection is damaged like that. David there, I think he was trying to go for a leg drop, but he's miscalculated the distance. And he got away. He got counted out. David Wilson got this victory via countout after injuring him. And spear Spear from Young OG, but he's not taking full advantage of it. That might be his undoing as Don Ruzu caught him with that. Oh my gosh, that freaking counter into a power bomb. These men are going blow for blow with one another right now. And was going for a Superman punch there, but not sure what happened there. Not that Ruzu even cares as he hits him with that pump handle slam. And now Don Ruzu taking him up one more time for an enziguri to the back of the head. And now go to the top rope here and gets it with a death press. He's thinking to fly one more time, but he ended up crashing. And a Superman punch to his face. Severely miscalculating.
Right.
On those ropes there. And now, look at this. Another light suplex from Young OG. The runner-up from the first ever Wrestling Empire World Cup tournament versus the runner-up of the second, both of which lost to Liam Strong. So you know they are definitely looking to get back to that point. Hell, they are probably, well, most definitely looking to win the World Cup after being so close. And a Claymore to the face of Don Ruzu. Now was trying to follow up with a few kicks there, but Ruzu taking advantage of that and hits him with a sling blade. And a standing clothesline as well. Ruzu being hard hitting. Taking the fight to Young OG, who just hit him with a low blow. What the hell? And as well looking for a suplex body slam. And I think he might be looking to fly here, and that's exactly what he does. Gets him with that splash to the back, and it's not enough to keep down Ruzu, not quite yet. Ruzu looking for that spin kick, but wasn't able to get it. Look at this now. I think he's looking to fly one more time, and that's what he does. Another splash to Ruzu. Ruzu in bad, deep trouble right now. Multiple strikes to the head from Young OG. Ruzu trying to fight out of it, but wasn't able to. Instead ended up tapping out to Young OG. And Blaze dropping BM3 once again. Now going for a high cross body, but BM3 saw it coming. Dropped him, and now looking for the Tiger suplex. BM3 was trying to get some momentum in, but once again Blaze able to drop him and get him. Was looking for a swanton, but instead got him with the kick, the split kick as well as a completed high cross body this time, and now taking him up for a net breaker. Keeping up the pressure here, goes to the top rope. Not even waiting for BM3 to come to his feet. Normally it is BM3 who keeps the pressure with all this aerial moves, but BM3 looks like has met his match. We'll go for a leg drop, but completely missed and caught him on the ear with that knee, and now got him with a double knee straight into a go-go platter. Is this the go-go platter? I don't even remember. I believe that's the go-go platter. It doesn't matter though, as Blaze able to get out of it, only get placed right back into a Hell's Gate submission. I'm gonna call it that instead. Go-go platter sounds weird. And now look at this. Blaze switching it up. Goes for a submission on BM3. Gets him into the STF, but BM3 able to get out of that submission in time and hits him with a poison rana. The poison rana takes him up. What is he looking for here? Oh my gosh. Lands right on his face, but he kicked out somehow. Got him with a knee as well as a cartwheel takedown. And now BM3 taking him one more time, hits him with another tiger suplex right on the head and neck, and he still kicks out. How the hell does Blaze keep kicking out? He's not gonna kick out on this though. 6:30. No one does it better than BM3 for the 1, 2, 3. LC Smooth sporting that crimson mask. Meanwhile, Mama Pearl sporting a crimson bodysuit. Either way, there is blood being spilled in this match. So something tells me this is an indication that this match is coming to a close. Thought it was gonna be LC Smooth who gets that victory via roll up here, but nonetheless he still has control of this match here. And until Mama Pearl caught him on the ear with that baseball slide, who got him with the enziguri after he tried to come back into the ring on a second enziguri. What is Mama Pearl thinking of now? Oh, Canadian Destroyer! Canadian Destroyer! Is enough to get the victory? Can he get it? He got him! Mama Pearl scoring a victory over the former openweight champion, the former Empire World Champion, to advance in the Wrestling Empire World Cup tournament. His first victory. Let's see if he can pull off the other two to get into the actual tournament.